I think J. Cole just won the war. Now listen to me before you guys go off disagreeing. In his new song, Port Antonio, he talks about the whole rap beef situation between him, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar and why he stepped out. So we finally got J. Cole's perspective on the whole thing. Now he starts out by mentioning the song Red Leather and how to him it was really more of a peace thing. It was really a peace treaty almost. And then he goes on to talk about why he left the battle with this crazy intelligent line right here. And honestly, to me, when he's talking about this right here, he's really mentioning how both of them were kind of blind and how he also had no hatred in his heart. Him being the third eye almost, as he is the third person in the big three, but also how the two of them lacked the visuals of the spiritual, how they couldn't see through their third eye per se, and how they couldn't see beyond this one thing, and how both of them had so much hatred for no reason. Now, I also love that J. Cole talks about the fact that he didn't care that he was considered losing in this whole rap beef. Because with this line right here, you really see that to him, it wasn't even about that. He had a bigger vision in mind, and he didn't want to lose his friends over it. Now, J. Cole also calls both of them out for fighting dirty and using social media tactics to gain an advantage. And honestly, this line is referring to both of them because Drake, on one hand, used a lot of Instagram and a lot of like meme tactics to try to beat Kendrick Lamar, where it was also speculated that Kendrick Lamar bought fake streams to inflate Not Like Us. There was also DJ Academics claiming that Kendrick Lamar won because he was using the same PR team that Cardi B used. J. Cole also talks about why he had to leave the rap beef and why he did what he did, and how even though he left, it's like he had both his friends' blood on him through this war. J. Cole also refers to himself as the gun and says that his friend is the one who gave him the words. Now, in this metaphor, I think that the friend he's referring to is actually rap and the rap game as a whole. Kind of like how Eminem created that whole play on words with the song 25 to Life, referring to rap as the person he's actually married to. J. Cole mentioned that he refused to be the gun, and for that he lost his spot in the big three. But honestly, to me, he's still like top one. Now, J. Cole finally addresses what side he's on. And honestly, I'm so grateful for that because since the apology, people have been alleging that J. Cole is on Kendrick Lamar's side and clarified everything, stating that he isn't on either side. He even goes on to thank Drake for everything that he's done. And I'm so glad that he does, and he's not beefing with Drake because I'm so sick of this bandwagon of people thanking Drake and then beefing him later. Like, come on, K-Dot and Rocky, like, what y'all doing? He then goes on to kind of have like a little one-on-one with Drake and to apologize to him personally, but also to give him props for what he's been doing and to continue with the motivation. To kind of remind him why they both started rapping in the first place. And he ends it by saying he's sending love because they ain't in their prime. Now, to me, this is a double entendre. One, they're not in their prime, like they're not primal, so there's no need to like fight. There's no aggression in them anymore. And two, they're all getting old now. They're trying to start retiring, and they're almost done with rap as a whole. So there's really no need to end on a beef. And I think when they all leave, there's going to be 3 big shoes to hand the crowns off to. Well, 2 big shoes and a size 7 realistically. Now, if y'all are wondering what Drake thought of this, Drake actually liked the post on Instagram where this song was released. It's also on YouTube, so if you guys haven't heard the whole song, go listen to it right now because this is a banger. Really just love this song because it's exactly what I've been asking J. Cole to do since he apologized. I've been asking him to, instead of apologizing on a mic in front of a crowd, just go apologize in your songs like you did with Let Nas Down. And I think that this was really an apology to Drake because I feel like he apologized to Kendrick and he kind of left Drake stranded alone. So this was his apology to Drake and just hating the whole rap beef in general. And explaining why he took himself out of that situation. So now please go comment on what you guys think I should talk about next, and what your guys' thought on this whole beef now that it's come kind of full circle, as well as go check out my other videos on so many different topics in rap and in general.